Hello, y'all. I had to get on here real quick. I know I had made a video today, but I had to get on here real fast. So I just saw YouTube that I shared on my profile about a massive astrological event that is huge. And I don't know if many of you know. Some of the people in our universal community may be talking about it. I haven't seen it yet, but I wanted to say this because this is pivotal. Okay, so I am not an astrologist, so I want you to go look it up, but look at the guy, because the guy that I posted, he is. So, and his name is Steve Judd Astrology. Okay, so look him up on YouTube. You will see that right now what's going on is a conjunction between Mars and Pluto in Aquarius. Now, the cool thing about that is, he was saying that usually when Mars is with Pluto, Mars is in retrograde, but it's not. It is actually in conjunction with in Aquarius at 0 degrees. And this is the part that's important. It has not been in conjunction with Pluto at 0 degrees for 140 years. The last time it was in Gemini. And that is very important to know. Those that understand Pluto's energy, I understand Mars energy. So those that understand this is a huge event. And this was during times, every time this happens, there are big, massive events that happen globally, whether consciously or physically, advancements in technology, advancements for humanity, things like that, including natural disasters. So, Divine, why are you saying this? Okay. Because as you see the state of our world, right? But we have the chance with our energy as the universal community to reset some of these energies. So I'm calling a call to action to you during this month of love. Okay. That for the next 72 hours, it is very important to accelerate your positive energy, your self-love, your self-awareness, and grow as a collective and awaken in love. That will benefit everyone. And he was saying that it could send a possible wave around the globe, globally, to heal our universal community. And see, I figured out that this is what they didn't want us to know. If you notice, right, you'll notice that there are certain things bearing down on us. Wars, our politics, things happen with children, things going on with our entertainment industry, all these things. And everything has just been doing this, right? And I was thinking, I said, it's funny. COVID set us up to separate us. And then eventually we just didn't care and they couldn't use that anymore. So then we started having these wars pop up, and we started having this conflict among cultures and races, because that's their go-to. Every time we start coming together, then they throw a race card in to get us to separate again. And if you notice, people are getting tired of that game plan too. They're getting tired of that old script too, right? And so I was like, they've been doing extra, as we call it. They've been doing too much to get us to be overwhelmed and to get us to be overly saturated with stimuli, right? And so I was sitting there and I was thinking, and then I found this, and I was like, well, if we're tired enough, we're not going to care. And then I was sitting up and trying to figure out, what event are they waiting for us to miss? They have been doing things to make us miss something. They have been on a time frame to make certain things happen so we miss things. That's what they do. And then they watch. So we have the soulmate twin flame thing going on. And that was going on to make us doubt ourselves and the love of ourselves. And to make us not want to not only love us, right? But then we become lower vibrational. We want revenge. And then we have our karma. See, this Mars and Pluto 0 conjunction is bringing the clarity. It wasn't just the new moon and the awakening of the dragons. It is also this conjunction with it. This is the big event they did not want us to pay attention to. This is the big event that they didn't want us to buy into. So, of course, they had to spend time pulling us down and using love to do it, because that's the number one thing that can whoop our ass or raise us up. But a lot of us have said, no, we're going to love who we are. We're going to choose the love of us, and we're going to do what we know how to do. We're going to withstand. And so that strength you used brought you to you. So now with this conjunction in play, my loves, it exponentially makes your power grow that they didn't want to grow. They wanted the low vibration to grow. So I'm asking everyone, I'm asking you for the next 72 hours to truly walk in love, to truly try to love your neighbor. If you can't really, in all honesty, love your neighbor, at least forgive them and let them go. Don't let this turn into a karmic time for you. This is what they couldn't stop, because you can't stop the planets. This is what they couldn't stop, and this is what they wanted to stop, and this is what they wanted people to sleep on. No. The next 72 hours is going to be important, and you're going to see things happening, as he said, in the next week. Pay attention to the energies that is happening in the next week and see how it moves. But we have a chance, my loves, to use our love and send it throughout the world for healing and cleansing. And if any of you know about an Aquarius, right? I call them a super soup Gemini, in the fact that they detach. And they can come off as kind of rough, right? But if you bring bull to them, they're like, no, you ain't bringing that to my door. Can love you, but no. And they got boundaries, right? And they can come off very aloof and like very cut off. Well, imagine that with Mars and Pluto in there. And that's why karma is ramping up. She hasn't even begun to clean out and do what she's got to do. But my loves, it is equally important how you walk this at this time. That is equally important. Okay. Please find time to meditate, be out in nature, and share love. Send a wave of love across this globe. And we have the chance, universal community, we have a chance, 144,000, to change the wave of what is going on. They did not want you to know this. They were hoping we would miss this event. No, we cannot miss this event. All of these fake ass portals, people bringing stuff in, is nothing compared to this. So I need you, my love warriors, to walk in love, to bring that love in to heal this world and change this hate that they're putting on around. We have the chance to change that. We all have a chance to awaken the right way. All right, my loves, I love you. I am so looking forward to the change that we can make at this time. It was funny. The last time this happened, I believe he said, was in 1883 and happened in my sign of Gemini, which explained why things were able to do a lot to me, because I wasn't even supposed to be born in Gemini, but something made sure I was born in Gemini, and that affected my life and things that were happening. But I'm glad it did, because it got me to this point now. This is a pivotal time. You may see technology grow. You're going to see more strangeness in the weather. You're going to see more conflicts, but they're going to start to change or grow. It depends on the energy we are sending out. And for those that are not awake and low vibrational and karmic, we have to help them ascend, even if that is just using our energy to help heal them from afar and keep it moving and keep it going. You understand? All right. Big Mama has spoken. I love you. Send your love for you. Grow your love for you these next 72 hours. This is pivotal. Do your work. Do your quantum work, which I will be putting out the next chapter, class 3. I'll be putting that out in the next couple of days, if not today. And send the intention that I'm loving myself, to love spirit, to love our world. And then sit up, make sure you're grounded, sit up, grow the feeling of love in you. Think of something that that fosters that love in you, and then send it out with intention to the world. We can do this, y'all. We are called chosens. You already know this. This is what we're here for. We can do this. All right. Love you. Namaste.